Hi guys, I'm back. I was absolutely locked in this July for Artfight and I made a lot of pieces I'm extremely proud of. I experimented a lot and I feel like I've overall just improved and had a great time, so I'm really excited to share everything from this year with you guys. I planned on making this video a speed paint commentary type, but unfortunately my dumbass somehow lost all of the speed paints when trying to export them, so this will be more of like a piece by piece show and tell. This video might be on the longer side, so grab some tea or work on a drawing alongside me and let's get to it. Okay, so day one, I landed on this Angel OC by Little Rules just to get into the groove. Going into my first piece of the season, I wanted to draw something like well within my comfort zone, so of course I had to do a winged character. And yeah, just as a fun addition on this user's profile, they have like a gif of spider lilies, which are a flower I absolutely love to draw, so I decided to add some to the piece. And in turn that kind of led me to adding more and more background elements and ended up guiding the piece into feeling more full and complete. And yeah, here's the final piece. I'm actually really proud of it. If you know me, you know that I never put my characters in backgrounds, let alone like scene elements, so it was really fun just figuring out like my style going into my first attack, and yeah. On the defense side of day one, I was hit with this gorgeous attack of Amina done by Pinkabee, which was perfect because it meant I had someone to revenge for day two. I'm pretty sure I had to work this day because I did not start this revenge until pretty late at night, which was kind of bad because I finished this piece at like 3 in the morning, which, oh my god, I'm realizing now is a habit that I low-key set for the rest of the event. Oh god, anyways, this piece is a revenge for Pinkabee, like I said, and just like admiring this piece, it's so incredible, so amazing. I love her expression and the like scene elements. It was my first defense of 2025 and I just knew I had to, you know, defend it hard. For my revenge, I landed on this character named Nikolai, and his character concept really caught my attention, and I feel like when a character's story really intrigues me, I enjoy the process a lot more, and I don't know, Nikolai's concept was really cool, so go check him out on Pinkabee's profile if you're interested. Anyways, this piece I wanted to experiment with background and coloring. I colored it in a really strange way, but you guys won't see that because I freaking lost all of the recordings like an idiot. Oh my god, I'm still not over it. I wish you guys could have seen the process for all of these pieces because it's really humbling to say the least. Anyways, here's the final piece. I'm really proud of like the fact that I even drew a background once again, but also I like the colors. It's soft, even though he looks a little bit older than I intended, but yeah, piece number 2 done. Next up is a character that I had in my bookmarks. Her name is Magnolia and her horse's name is Orchid, and they are adorable. Oh my god. Small Brown Bird, the artist who made her, had 2 designs up for Magnolia, one being this sick armor design, which I was initially going to draw, but then did a 360 when I saw her kid design. It was absolutely adorable, and I needed to draw it. I had a vision for this piece, which was to have them napping in like a prairie scene, which is pretty ambitious considering I have not drawn characters in a real scene before. But, you know, this was the perfect opportunity to try. And though I'm not really like super satisfied with how the piece came out, I'm proud of myself for trying to draw a scene. And yeah. And guys, oh my god, you would not believe it, I actually got a revenge for this attack on the very last day of the event, so it was really unexpected, and yeah, I'm really grateful. Look at how cute it is. I literally love how Amina has been getting a lot of attention this year. It's so cute, and Small Brown Bird's art style is just so incredible, but yeah. Next up is another piece well within my comfort zone because I feel like I needed to reel it in after the last drawing, just to get my confidence back up. And this is Phoenix made by Radiance. I attacked this user last year as well actually. I fell in love with their extravagant and detailed character designs, and yeah, I like that this character's elements were kind of ambiguous because when I'm drawing I kind of like taking liberties, especially since my art style is very line art dependent, but yeah. Here's the piece. I did a little line boil just to add something extra, and yeah, I really like how it came out. Next up is a revenge for this lovely attack I received from Fofomoni. I absolutely love the perspective, and my little vampire girl looks so cute in their style. I decided to draw his characters named Tenji and Matthew. Matthew's gonna be like this little mini holographic dude. I kind of had an idea to make them look like they were in like a drawing program or like one of those old browser programs. But anyways, here's the piece, and I really like how it came out. I had fun like putting overlays and grids and such, just experimenting a lot, and yeah, this revenge was a lot of fun to do. This next one was also a revenge, this time for RUM Artem, who drew my daughter Serene. I mean, like, look at how cute this piece is. I was actually sobbing. But I actually had this user's character bookmarked, but they beat me to the punch, so anyways. Last year, I made 2 little comics, so I knew I had to do at least one this year, and I thought up a funny little scenario for these 2 characters. And yeah, here's the piece. I think I made Donovan look a little too young in this first panel, but oh well. I really like how the rest of it came together, and yeah. Guys, you would not be able to guess what this next one was. It's another revenge. This time for the user Benomi, who drew this adorable piece of Yol. I literally died. He looks so cute and squishy. I screamed when I saw this. And I knew I had to do them good. And the stars aligned when I read this character's bio and fell in love with his story. Like, holy cow, some people really cook with their OC lore. And I'm the type of motherfucker who reads the whole damn thing and gets fully invested. So, this drawing was so much fun to do. I experimented a lot with gradient maps, lighting, I had scene elements, and all of it just came together exactly how I envisioned in my head, which is never how it goes, so I'm really happy. And yeah, here's the final piece. It's really fun adding like a random piece of an OC's lore into your drawing, so I definitely recommend doing that next year if you didn't get the opportunity to this year. This next attack took a couple of days and actually ended up being my last completed attack before I left on my 10-day camping trip in the middle of July. I know, great planning, but anyways. This is Siagaha by Grievous Lady on Artfight, and her designs are something I've been obsessed with since I found her profile my very first year of Artfight. And yeah, I attacked her 2 years ago, and I kind of wanted to treat this piece as a progress track of sorts. I really like how the pose and the anatomy came out, but something about the lighting is just a little off to me. Here's the piece. Let me know if you like it. I don't really know how I feel about it still, but I definitely think I've improved since my last time attacking this user. And guys, you would not freaking believe it. This is my very first revenge of 2025, and it absolutely shocked me. Like, oh my god, look at this. It killed me, it destroyed me, I reincarnated. This piece of Celio is just stunning and beautiful. Like, I really did not expect it. I opened it at work and had to practice some breathing exercises because, girl, I was going into cardiac arrest. Anyways, like I said, I had a road trip, camping, backpacking trip. Yeah, it was a lot, and it was from the 10th to the 20th, but I got back a little bit early, and we went from Arizona, Idaho, Yellowstone, and it was just an incredible time. But something about the air was just so dry, and something about me is that I'm really susceptible to bloody noses, and I think I had, no joke, probably 2 a day, and probably lost over a gallon of blood across the whole trip. But anyways, holy side yap. As soon as I got back, I was literally revving to draw, and I had a couple of revenges to catch up on, so that's exactly what I did. This incredible piece of Cicero was gifted to me by Staten Sucks on Artfight, and he is so beautiful. They literally captured his essence perfectly, and I'm in love with the pose, and you know, I had to revenge this, and I decided to tag this OC named Lane. I wanted to do something experimental again, and I had this idea to make it into like this kind of postcard situation thing. And she's like a little pirate captain, so I had the idea of having her do that little classic looking out pose, and yeah, here's the piece. I had a fun time adding like all the stamps and like details and overlays and such, but yeah. And still riding on that high of just getting back from my trip, I pumped out another revenge the exact same day, and this gorgeous piece of Amina was drawn by Muriel, and it's such a cool perspective, and I love that Amina is getting so much attention. She's like my little celebrity. I decided to revenge their character named Lil, and I know it's a pony, which I don't usually draw obviously, but I wanted to experiment once more, as per like literally all of my attacks, but that's like the nature of the event, is like trying new things and expanding what you can draw. So, and you know what guys, it was really fun. I freeballed the anatomy and honestly just like hope for the best and tried to do it in like my own style, and I really like how it came out. Here's the piece. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys like it too. Maybe I'll draw more ponies in the future. It was really fun. And I was on a revenge streak because guess what I did the very next day? Yep, another revenge. I feel like all I've been doing have been revenges, but I'm honestly really glad that I've been getting attacked, because despite having almost 200 bookmarks, I genuinely cannot decide on a single character to draw. So revenges have kept me on track this year, I feel. Anyways, this is the adorable piece of my vampire girl that I received from Tiny Worrywart, and I'm in love with her pose and the expression. Like, this drawing is just so cute. And guys, look at this OC. Holy cow, she's so cute. Her name is Valentine, and I needed to draw her as soon as I saw her. I love apple motifs and I love baking, and she is that, and she's just too perfect. So I whipped up this freaking revenge, guys. Look at it, bruh. This is exactly how I envisioned it in my head, and I'm really proud of it. Like the apple pie, I've never drawn a goddamn pie in my life, but here it is. It's there. And the composition, her pose, her expression, everything is exactly how I envisioned it. But yeah. Anyways. This next attack is near and dear to me because it is for the Mega Goat Dream Miko, god damn it, Ranger. I don't really know, but they are the very first person I attacked back in 2023, and this image is inverted for some reason. I didn't know how to do thumbnails. I didn't even write a description. Like, this is just so old, my very first attack. But anyways, I'm drawing Nasuo, and I literally love his character design. He is like a little demon boy, and you know I love drawing them edgy characters. So whenever someone has in their like perms that you can change their character's outfit, it is something I definitely do, because I love coming up with new like outfits for characters. Here's the final piece, and you know, this thumbnail, the initial one that I did, I had to redo it because I noticed that I didn't color in the horns for the second frame of the animation, and it was literally driving me crazy. Like, whenever I looked at my profile and I saw it, I like cringed, and I deleted the files like containing each individual frame, so I had to redraw it because I think I don't know, I was losing sanity over it, but yeah. And of course the goat clapped back with this incredible piece of Serene, and they even did a freaking animation. Like, look at the snowflake and her expression and like the shading, like it's just so cute. Oh my god. And bruh, I got literally assaulted on day 23. Like, I got 4 freaking attacks, and oh my god, they were all so cute. Here they are, and you'll see I'll do revenges for a couple of them, but yeah. It's kind of funny that I got so many attacks that day because I was actually working on an attack, not a defense, but this is the character. Her name is View by Cool Cat Cameron, and yeah, I really like her accessories and stuff and color palette. I thought it was so much fun, and I guess I was in the goddamn flow state because why the hell was this finished at 5 in the morning? Here's the piece, and guys, you would not believe it. This person actually recognized me from YouTube, which is so bizarre because I literally found this character through the random character generator, and yeah, like what are the chances? And they hit me back with this beautiful piece of my persona. I am obsessed with the composition, and their art style is literally so cute. Like, I literally can't. Oh my god. After that attack, I moved back to revenging. This time, I revenged this piece made by Mr. Fadanshi. He drew Viol in this adorable outfit and even included a little animal version of him, and as well as one of his own characters, Nova, which was perfect because it gave me a good idea of what to do for my revenge. I drew his character Nova, obviously, and he has like this bunny ear design which I opted for, and I can't lie guys, this piece was one of my favorites. Here it is. I drew Nova and Viol together, and I gave Nova this really cool outfit, as well as added like these paw prints around the edges. But yeah, the vibe was exactly how I imagined it, and I don't know, this piece was just so much fun to draw. On to another revenge, this time for XOXO NPC, who drew this piece of Amina. Like, holy hell, the scene and her pose, like, it's all just so amazing. I especially love how she drew Amina's face, like, look at her! Anyways, I wanted to revenge this character, and bruh, it's a crime how this was the only armor design that I drew this year. Like, armor and medals are probably one of my most favorite things to draw, but yeah. Anyways, here's the piece. I initially had more of the body showing, but it felt kind of awkward, so I cropped it to look like this, and I overall really like this piece. Koi was such a fun character to draw, and I definitely need to bookmark more night characters. And onto another revenge. I got this ridiculous piece of my vampire girl from Abysmal Kite, and they did an insane job with the composition, and again with these sick poses. Like, I need to up my game. Everyone's so good at posing. But yeah, I attacked their character named Avi, and I saw how their character sheet was kind of like a poster, and it really inspired me to try and make like a mock poster, so that's exactly what I did. Here it is. I had some trouble with the coloring, and I still can't really tell if it's too busy, but overall I'm really proud of how it came out. At this point, the event was kind of coming to an end, and I definitely slowed down a lot, at least relative to what I was doing before. Like, for the past 2 or so weeks, I was staying up so late at night, just like pumping out attacks whenever I could, but yeah. I still at least had 1 more or 2 more, I think 2 more pieces left in me, but yeah, I'll show those to you guys. And just by the way, if you've made it this far into the video, like, I just want to say thank you. It's kind of crazy how long this is. Like, imagine if these were speed paints, bro. We would be here until Artfight 2026. Like, this is no joke. This time I did an attack on Jinko, made by Falnick Dive, whose design I absolutely adore. Also, reading his lore, I found out that he is a doctor, like my character Arlo, and the burnout was low-key getting to me, so I put him in a pose that I've put Arlo in. Here it is. Once again, I experimented with lighting, and I actually love how soft and warm this piece turned out, so yeah. And I was really surprised to see that this attack got revenge because I literally posted it on the 29th, and what the hell? Look at this piece. I was dumbfounded. They absolutely overshadowed my attack, doing a full body and even drawing their own vampire character in, and they gave them matching outfits. Like, what? I literally adore this piece so much. Oh my goodness. Guys, we made it to the very last attack that I made. This beautiful man is named Alessio, made by Kokofi, and his design was right up my alley. Like, come on, a long-haired man with glasses? Yes, please. But yeah, This is the attack I received with my persona, and I love Coco Fee's soft and painterly art style so much, and this is such a beautiful drawing, like, wow. Anyways, without any further ado, here's the final attack I made in 2025. Alessio is such a gorgeous character, so this was a blast to make. And yeah, even though I did a bust shot, I'm just glad that I was able to do a revenge in time. Anyways, like I said earlier, this year was so much fun for me, just like experimenting with my attacks and my art and just like expanding what I'm willing and able to do. It's just always so much fun, and I love using Artfight as an opportunity to do that. And though I wasn't able to revenge every attack, I do want to give a quick showcase of all of the beautiful attacks that I received. Yeah, I wasn't able to revenge, unfortunately. Here they are. I truly can't express how grateful I am to have received so much art of my characters. Like, it seriously is so overwhelming each year, just receiving attacks, and I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's literally the middle of August at this point, but I was trying my hardest to get this video out. It was just very editing heavy, so thanks so much for your patience. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.